that notification bell so that you are notified each and every time that new content is added to the channel. Alrighty, the show is getting ready to begin. See you soon.
Penny, you muted.
Listen, am I muted?
Not no
Good.
more.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Very well.
You can hear me? All right, awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here and welcome. I am Andy of Pandy's Hair Candy and More, as well as the Simply channel. I have with me of my wonderful friends here. I have Melissa King and Tony Clopton. And we are here just to chit and chat with you guys today, all about my econ and business and the fact that financial success is truly within your reach. So I do apologize, y'all. You guys know how StreamYard go. It done already kicked me off once before we even started live. So this is why we were a little bit delayed with getting started. So I apologize for that, but I want to welcome everybody out. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you have not, remember to blow dry that like button on your way. Be sure to do that on your way going out. So, Melissa and Tony Clopton, how are you guys doing on this beautiful Saturday?
All is
Good.
well here. Very good. Very good.
Very good, very good. Hey, Shanji. Hi, Team Ranger. Primpin' Ain't Easy TV. Really TT. Just saying hello to a few people in the chat, y'all. Hey, Barry Johnson. Welcome in and thank you guys so much for being here. I so appreciate it. So, again, I want to thank you guys all for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. Together, to our home-based business, which is my econ. And my intention today is simply to encourage you all, inspire you all, motivate you all. Some of you who may be thinking about home-based business, whether or not it's something that's within reach for you, something that's attainable. And you guys know that I recently even shared a bit of my own personal credit journey recently, just to let people know that, it's out there and it's available. So with that being said, again, trying to empower you and encourage as they've been a company quite a bit long, and they can give a little bit more to how financial success is truly attainable for you. And I'd like to take an opportunity to allow them to be able to do that. So who would like to go first with just giving us a backstory on how to be with my econ?
Ladies first.
Yeah. I guess that would be me. Hey everybody. Hey to everybody in the chat. My name is Melissa King. I am in the Huntsville, Madison, Alabama area. I have been a home-based business owner for the last going on 6 years come November. My background is not financial. I did not go to school for money. I don't have a degree in finance. I got none of that. All I got is some hard knock life experience and some what not to do experience. And then I ran into this gentleman below me here who turned me on to some financial information. Now, when I say I ran into him, I already knew Tony. We went to high school together. So I already knew him. I knew he got see how I started stuttering. I'm trying to get up to that guru and it don't want to come out. already knew Tony from high school, and he was extremely smart in school. Always had a good head on his shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Went out and got a great job, and I'm like, anybody can have some money if they got a great job. How hard is that? But what I didn't know is more to it. There's strategies involved. It's not just about going to work and making a paycheck, because I could be making $10 an hour and he could be making $60 an hour, and I could literally have more money in my pocket than Tony got. Y'all think I'm lying, but it's true. Have y'all ever heard the phrase more money, more problems? More money, more problems, more money, more taxes, more money, more expectations for you to floss. So, you know, all that comes into play. So what I learned when I met Tony again after all those years, I was stalking him on Facebook because he had a Facebook page where he was talking about that business he had, where he was learning all this financial education. And I'm like, well, what more is it to know? You got a good job. Little did I know. So anyway, joined the business, learned how the business could help me, because the name of our company that we work with is called My Econ, which is short for My Economy. So I learned how this business and having a home-based business could influence my economy. And in my situation, it ended up eliminating my debt, because when I first started, I'm not going to say I had $30,000 in debt, but I had a good $5,000 in debt with credit cards and things like that I was paying on and doing minimum payments, you know, all that type of stuff. And then my credit was good. You know how they say good, not great. So it was good. I was happy with it because it was in the 700s, but I still wanted to get it to a better place. So, you know, got in. We have the My Credit system that Pandy was talking about the other night. And I'm so proud of you, Pandy. I love your story. And I was trying not to give them a spoiler alert and not tell them how many points you went up. And so I was like, y'all got to go listen. Y'all got to go listen if you want to know how many points you went up. But anyway, did that, learned that I could hire my child. I literally employed my 5-year-old, started her working for me, paid her a salary, which was money for her and a deduction for me. And I learned actually what the word deductions means and write-off means, because I didn't know what all that stuff meant. I would hear people talk about it, but I didn't know what it meant. So anyway, I basically started from scratch, from ground zero, with this personal financial success company, and was just like, teach me what I need to know. And their response back to me is like, we can teach you, but we need you to learn. Meaning, we giving you the information, but you got to dive in and learn from it. So I immediately started. The good thing is, I'm not gonna lie, I hate reading stuff. You know how they say, if you want to keep something from somebody, have it in a book. I apply, because I hate reading. I read for a living. My full-time job is reading all day. So the last thing I want to do is read more stuff. So the great thing about My Econ was it was video driven. Like I could literally be sitting here working during the day, put on a video about whatever, let it play in the background, and just take it in while I work. Or if I had to do a road trip, at that time I was living in the Birmingham area, it would take me about an hour and a half to get to my parents' house. I could put on some My Econ stuff and just let it play. So I literally, when I joined, I dived in, I started listening. I wasn't necessarily sharing, because my thing was, I need to learn it first, you know. But, you know, after probably about, I joined in November. By the first of the year, I wasn't a pro. I didn't know everything there was to know about having a home-based business, but I had a testimony, because I had seen when I started, you know, I learned that I was overpaying my taxes. That's something that a lot of Americans don't know. A lot of times you overpay taxes on your W-4 job. So when I went back and redid my W-4, but the best part is now I was doing it as a business owner who qualified for certain deductions. I was able to give myself a pay increase of over $400 every 2 weeks, which getting paid twice a month, that was almost $900 a month. So I'm not gonna drag this out too long, but bottom line is in January, after getting that additional money on my paycheck and listening to some videos and getting a strategy together for how I was gonna start paying off my debt, that was when I started saying, okay, I gotta tell somebody about this, because if it's helping me, it can help some other people. So that was pretty much when I started sharing it. And I have been sharing it with anybody who will listen ever since November 2000. No, like I said, I ain't shared it first. I'm going to say since January 2016. Anybody who would listen, I've been telling them about it. So that's pretty much my testimony. And now, 6 years later, my credit score is an 837. I'm debt free, other than the month-to-month debt that everyone has. My child, not only did I employ her, but now she and Tony's daughter have their own business. And let me just clarify that me and Tony are not a couple. You get mistaken for that a lot. Let me just clear that up. Tony's daughter and my daughter had a business. Tony, my bestie, but that's about it. So we were on another show a couple of weeks ago, and they just kind of assumed. I'm like, I'm not with him. But yeah, so now the girls have their own business. We're teaching them what they need to know so that when they get to be 18, 20 years old, they don't have to do that hard knock method that I use. Okay, so now that I done talked and took up all that time, I will turn it over to my financial guru, Tony Clopton.
Boy, that's great, man. Every time I hear your story, it gets better and better. Man, she pretty much summed it. You summed it all up. Really, I don't have a whole lot more to say other than, I ain't going to lie, she fudged the numbers a little bit. I'm not the guru. I'm not the expert. I'm just a normal guy that use a little bit of common sense. They say common sense ain't that common for some people, but man, my common sense on swole. Now I ain't got a whole lot of books in. You ain't gonna never see me win a scholar. I ain't that dude. But what I can do, I can cheat my way to the top, and that's what I've done this far in this business. So, shout out to everybody out there on social media. Thank you, Pandy, for allowing us to share our story. This is all we have to do. So easy to share my story because it is my truth. Hey, you can't tell me that I can't fix my credit. I've done that. You can't tell me I can't get a huge pay raise on my job. I've done that, right? It's some things that you can do to get wealthy using your own money. And the company that we're referring to has taught us that. Most people are missing the blueprint. We are sharing the blueprint. We are sharing our story. They say most people don't join businesses, they join people. I want you to join us. I want you to join Pandy and Melissa and Tony as we tell our story. We ain't got nothing to hide. Like I say, our results are our truth. So a little bit about me. My background, I'm from the Birmingham area. One of the one of the areas that are really great in Birmingham is Hoover School System. I was able to purchase a home in the middle of a pandemic, right? My credit score was so great that I was able to get a 2.75 interest rate on my home. I ain't worried about my job. I wasn't worried about the ups and downs of my job because I've created another stream of income outside of my job. I kept my credit score intact. As it increased, I knew how to fix it, right? So what we're trying to share with people out there is that you don't have to have a lot of money to have somebody to fix your credit. You don't have to pay somebody $1,500 to $2,000 to join a business. Look, the founders of our company understand the struggle of everybody. They regular people. They started from college to starting their own business for $10. Man, the founder of our company, I got to share this. He started this company with $10 of his own money. And now he's probably over $1 billion company right now today. So it's like have an idea. He's building on faith. All of the information we're sharing is based on financial and biblical principles. He always speaks of Deuteronomy 8:18. And I was like, man, you preaching now. He said, God gave us the power to gain wealth. You're going to use it or you're going to abuse it. There's one or two things that you're going to do with what was already given to you. And he said that hey, here's the blueprint to gain wealth. Don't get caught up in the world system. You don't have to have the biggest car, the baddest car, the newest car. You don't have to have the newest cell phone, iPhone, Android. You don't have to have purses and shoes, the red bottoms, all of that stuff, and ain't investing.
Right.
You can't sell none of that stuff and get your money back. So it's like, man, it's been a blessing to share the information on all these platforms. And like I say, I hope that we can just kind of connect with people to help people understand that you can build the wealth with whatever you're doing, whether it's YouTube, whether it's your job or you got another business. Our business complements. We don't compete with nothing. We complement with whatever you got going on. Let me put these shades on because the pollen kind of thick out here.
You kill me with that thick pollen.
The thick pollen, it had my eyes watered.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So what you got, Pandy? Back to you, Pandy.
All right, now it's good, Tony. Were you finished?
I am done. I can't take no more. I'm boiling. I talk all day. Y'all better shut me down. I talk all day.
He will do that.
So again, well, thank you guys both for sharing your personal story with us. I didn't bring us here to like go into a full-blown business presentation.
Yeah.
Again, I wanted to inspire others, and motivate us, and let people know out there is struggling, stressing, wondering how they're going to get that they're in, how they're going to improve their credit. They ain't got no money to be paying nobody else. How can they do it themselves? I want to inspire and motivate folks to know that there is a business out here that has a system in place where you can educate yourself, get out there, roll your sleeves up, get in there and start cleaning up your own credit, all at the same time while learning strategies and tips on how to improve your financial state, all while putting a coin in your pocket, and allow you different opportunities. You can build a team with this. You can sell the service that you can do to get yourself in a position. And that's what I wanted to come on and talk about today. And I thought it would be great, being that I've been with my econ for as long as you have, to come on and just all share our stories. You know, it's over 100 million people in this country of credit. I heard that today. And so the average person doesn't have money to get out there and pay some company to fix their credit. Yeah. And a lot of people don't know where to begin with, repairing their credit. So my econ is out here. It's affordable. It's within reach. I talk to so many people who say, man, I wish I had a business, or what kind of business can I get into for myself? And I really like what you touched on, Tony. It doesn't replace, compete with an existing business that you might already have going on. It complements whatever it is that enhances it. How to utilize taxes and deductions and things of that such to actually improve whatever it is that you're currently doing. Right? In fact, those are two of the essential things that this company offers. I feel like you're getting the W-4 correction, which is getting the My Credit system. Can we close it with like peek to the whole W-4 correction in the IRS publications, and how most wage earners who work on a job don't know that they're on this?
You're breaking up a little bit, Pandy.
I know there's. Oh, StreamYard breaking me up. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we got you. Yeah.
You can hear me now? Okay. I'm sorry. Y'all already know StreamYard. Oh my God. So what I was saying was I would like to know, Tony, if you could give us a little bit more um of a sneak peek or just kind of like break down the importance of for most people like you, me, and Melissa, we work a job. We're
Mm-hmm.
W-4
Mm-hmm.
wage earners.
Yes.
How most
Yes.
people understand and know that we're paying our taxes. We're paying too much, don't know how to go in and correct that. Can you
Okay.
talk about that a little bit and about some of the IRS publications that are
Yes.
available?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So a lot of people realize, your niche market is where your most experience lies. Like I said in the beginning, that been on my job for 22 plus years. One thing that most people don't do is correct their W-4 adjustments. Now, here's the thing. Here's what the W-4 is saying, and it's on the top of every W-4 form. It is telling the employer how much to withhold from your pay, the correct amount of money. Most people are overpaying. So let's back it up a little bit. If you work a job, you will be taxed at the highest tax rate because labor making money is taxed at a higher tax rate. Now, it is up to you to fill that W-4 out correctly. This is where our company came in, saw the deficiency. We're correcting a common mistake that most people make. They overpay their taxes and they are looking to get that money back at the end of the year. Your overpayment is an interest-free loan to the government. That means they're not going to give you no more money back that you loaned them. And that is, to me, the worst thing that you can do is not take the money for yourself and apply it towards your debt and apply it toward building your own wealth. So our first strategy, y'all, is to properly adjust your W-4 so you can give yourself that huge pay raise that Melissa talked about. Imagine bringing in an extra $800 to $900 a month. What could you do with that? Just think about it. An extra $900 can pay off somebody's car loan. Somebody can pay off their student loan debt. Somebody can pay a house note or an apartment with that money that you're overpaying to the government. So this business, not having to recruit, but just utilizing the strategies inside of the membership and becoming a home-based business owner, can create another stream of income without selling a product or service from day one. So that's in a nutshell of how we operate in this system, by teaching a common mistake that can put more money back into your pocket without recruiting. I don't know if I even answered that, but that's all I got.
That was perfect.
No, actually, you did, Tony. That was excellent. I've simply done those two things. I'm still fairly new in this business. I've done those two things, adjusted my W-4 and corrected it, and I picked up an additional almost $750 for the course of a month, coming back in from my paycheck that I was just literally paying too much on. And now I have a better understanding of what type of deductions and write-offs I'm eligible for come the end of the year. And
Yeah.
then the second thing that I did was take advantage of the My Credit system and literally start utilizing the templates that are there to just print things off my credit report. And that was something that I definitely wanted to share. That was something I definitely wanted to share because I feel like everyday people could understand that and relate to it.
Mm-hmm.
Am I
Great.
breaking up, y'all?
You were. I missed your. Now, what was it? The last statement. I'm sorry.
About your credit.
Repeat that one.
I just was saying, yeah, I was saying I felt like I said I literally was able to get my score, get the frivolous things removed from my credit report, charge offs, small collections, and things like that. And by those things falling off, I was able to see my score go up by 80 points. So that right there was something that I felt like everyday people needed to hear. So because it's relatable, you know, the average person deals with that on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the verbiage. It's the verbiage. Okay. Is she speaking?
She frozen.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay. My delay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I frozen?
You better.
You better.
And let me just say, apologize. Sucks.
Miss Full Roller
ahead,
gets
Tony. Yes, Miss Full Roller does get it.
She's saying excellent point, because the government ain't gonna give you an interest-free loan, so why give them one?
Mm-hmm.
That's the idea. That is in a nutshell.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. You're giving them money for a whole year.
Exactly.
And then when you get it, I'm gonna be completely transparent with y'all. When I say I don't have no financial background, I wasn't playing with you. I didn't know how they calculate what your tax refund was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
So, I had no idea, until I joined my econ. And it might seem basic for some of y'all that's a little more edit than me, but when they said, well, your tax refund is just the money that you've overpaid all year that they're giving you back. I'm like, oh, okay. I had no idea. So it made complete sense when it was broken down to me that way. Why save it up and let them use it during the year, when instead of waiting until you get your tax return to pay off this or to do this, you could be getting that money during the year. Yeah, it's a bigger lump sum when you get it after it's sat there for 12 months, but it didn't sit there for 12 months growing interest.
Right.
It sat there for 12. Go ahead.
I'm gonna make one point. I went to a conference in Atlanta about 2 weeks ago. The presenter showed a list of about 100 companies that made over $1 million+ that paid zero in taxes. Now, I want to ask you guys this. They made millions and billions of dollars and paid zero in taxes, and you concerned about not paying a couple of $1,000s in taxes and paying zero in taxes. So here's the thing. The tax system is lopsided. If you apply yourself to the tax codes, you can take all of your tax dollars and apply it to your debt. You can apply it to building wealth, like your 401k, your 403b, and investing it in an account, which still lowers your taxable income. So if you play into the tax system and you give all of your money away, you have just lost the opportunity to create more wealth from the money that you gave away.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's a good point, Tony, because I'm like, and you don't, it's almost like you have to stop and look at big picture. Big picture is they're sitting there I'm letting them hold this money for me. Like I say, Tony, hold this for me and I'm getting it from you in a year. It's not like for that year, every month, Tony like, well, you know what, I'm gonna throw $10 extra in there for him. I'm gonna put an extra 15. He ain't doing none of that. He literally, if anything, he taking my money
and making more.
He taking my money going to the pool hall, putting 20 on 10 and doubling it, and he keeping what he made off of it, but he's still holding what I gave him. So when I come back a year from now and get my money, I'm so appreciative. I'm like, oh, Tony, thank you so much. But in the meantime, I done got behind on this.
Yes.
I done charged this because I didn't have the cash to purchase it. All because, well, when I get my money back from Tony next year, I can go in and pay that off. But you could have already done it, So it took me understanding what a tax refund was before I could see the value of having a home-based business, correcting my W-4, and getting that money during the year. Because what happened when I turned into a home-based business owner, that's when I learned what the term deduction and write-off means. So like before, while they were taxing me higher, they're looking at me now like, oh, okay, you got a business, right? So I guess you're gonna need some extra money to run your business. So we'll write that in too. So you're gonna be driving around. Okay, we'll let you count your gas money. So it's like everything they were giving me as a deduction or a write-off was money that I was using to have my business. So like, and I have a perfect example too, because now how we were talking about this business complements whatever business you already have. Y'all don't hear me talk about it a lot, but I have another business that I do as well that's related to my profession where I contract services out. So before joining my econ, I was doing that as a 1099 employee. I was getting the check from providing the services, but I didn't know about the deductions. So all that time when I was buying a laptop, when I had to upgrade my laptop because I needed Windows 10 instead of Windows 7, when I was having to go out and just get certain things to help me with that part-time work I was doing, I didn't know I could write any of that stuff off, that it could be a deduction for me. So the way that this complemented that business was, of course, I had the money coming in for providing the service, but now I'm picking up extra money because I know what I can write off because I have that business. So if you're doing, let's say Mary Kay, if you're a YouTuber, if you're, what's some other businesses people tend to do on the side that they do pretty well at? You may have that business and you may be flourishing. Everybody wants your product. You do facials or you do nails and people love your nails. Okay, are you writing off all the supplies that you have to buy? Are you writing off the time you have to, if you're providing that service on site, are you writing off your mileage when you go to the customer's house? A lot of stuff, most businesses don't teach you that. And because I was doing that contract work, nobody was telling me nothing. I started the business on my own, so who's going to teach it to me? So when my econ came along and started pointing out these publications about food and entertainment, about mileage, about yourself, I was like, I had no idea that I could be deducting all that stuff. So it was just like it complemented what I was already doing, because now not only am I getting the money from that, but I'm getting extra money from the write-off.
Absolutely. That's great. I love this, man. Hold on. This pollen getting thick out here, man. I'm telling you, man, my eyes get to watering so bad when folks get to speaking the truth and the pollen just be all over the place. This is great. I love it.
Oh, my goodness. Now, in closing, guys, before we get out of here, I just want to say, can you guys please let people out there know, is it necessary to be a tax professional, be an LLC, or incorporated or already established to obtain the benefits that we're speaking of today? Is that necessary? Do you need to be a tax professional? Do you need to already be an established business?
I'm not a tax professional.
Not at all,
I don't have an LLC. I don't have any of that.
Hey, my common sense got my finances lit. All I did was plugged in, listened to some people that are already wealthy, and applied it to my life, and I'm good. I'm Gucci. That's a young folk term. I'm Gucci.
Yeah, you look too old to be using that term.
Exactly. Exactly. No, but he's for real though. That's just keeping it all the way above. That is for real. And see, right. I'm not quite where Tony is yet, but I'm gonna get there. And I'm in the right direction. I'm headed in the right direction. Right. And this is why we're coming on to share, guys. Really the biggest, the hardest, not even necessarily the hardest, but the most relevant thing that we have to do is exactly what we're doing. Come on and share the fruits of our labor and what this business opportunity is doing for us and how it's blessing us and be bless you. I think that's the biggest way of pay.
Right.
Could I add one
Would you
thing,
all
Penny,
agree?
before you cut off? Could I add one thing?
Yes,
This
go
okay.
ahead.
This is Libra season, and I just found out that my sister girl to the far left, my Libra queen, her birthday is one day behind mine, and I want to offer this to anybody out there that is listening to what we're talking about. I offered a 30-day free pass to take a look at our business, test drive it, kick the tires and whatnot. I already got Melissa on board, but type in the comments anytime after this feed that I'm in, and we're going to get you a 30-day free pass to join this business. I want you to see how this thing works. We know it works, but I know sometimes people may not have the money. I want to pay it forward. For whoever wants to join and see how this business works, reach out to Pandy. Comment I'm in at the end in the comment section that you want to trial it. Give me 30 days. We're asking 30 days for us to show you how the W-4 adjustment works, show you how the credit repair system works, show you how the cash flow manager works, with audit proofs your business if you are already a business owner and you need a tracking system. Allow us to show you how it works for 30 days. And we're blessing as many people as we can, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna bless till it hurts. And we need to find out what time Libra season ends, because I don't want to overextend myself. You know what I mean? So
And
that's my
I'm not
gift to you
even
guys.
a Libra. I'm not even a Libra, but
Right?
because Tony is my boy,
Yeah.
and he got such a good heart, and he's such a
Yeah.
giving person. I told him whatever he does, I'll match it. So if he
Okay.
gets somebody, or Pandy, in this case, if Pandy gets somebody that wants to start and say she get 2 people, I'll sponsor that second person. So
Awesome. Awesome. This is beautiful. Hey, we're extending the offer. Like, come as you are. Don't worry about the time. Hey, look, bring your raggedy procrastination. I'm scared. I need to talk to my husband, my daddy, the sister, the frog, the cat, the dog, all of that. Bring all your excuses. We're waiving that.
wait,
We want you guys to see what we have.
but let me put this disclaimer out there now. It's like I was saying when we went live the other day. He giving you a free pass to Disney World. Now, you got 30 days. Now, you can sit there with that free pass. Like when you go in, you can stand up there by the gate, say you don't feel like riding today, you don't want to walk around. If you don't take advantage of it, that's on you. You have free passes to go in. You can check out what our credit repair system does. You can check out what our cash flow manager looks like. You can check all of that out for free because you're not being charged for those first 30 days. But on day 29, you're going to be up 24 hours trying to pack it all in if you
Right.
don't at least start. Because, as Tony was saying earlier, I'm not like him. I don't know the Deuteronomy 10:22. But I do know that the Bible says that faith without works is dead. So if we give you, if you even if you decide you want to do this, don't get it and do nothing with it. It's not the type of thing where you buy it, you pay your $39.95 and bring everything magically. No, there's work involved.
Yes.
But if you want to get your economy together,
Right.
you won't mind doing a little work.
Yes.
So,
This is
it's not a massive
awesome.
sale.
Yeah.
But, it's all the equipment you need. My comparison is always, they give you a big bag of Lego blocks. What you build with your Legos, and what Tony build with his Legos, and what Penny build with hers can be whatever we want. But we all start off with the tools we need to get where we're trying to go.
Well said. Well said.
That's the disclaimer.
Well said. Well said.
Well said. Oh my goodness, very well said. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Tony. So you guys, look, I am totally floored. I didn't know we were gonna make that offer. So thank you guys for that. If anybody is out there, I know there were a few people who mentioned that they would love to own a business. Listen, Tony said to type in the I'm in into the comments. and he is gifting you a 30-day trial to come on board and check out my econ and see if it's right for you. See if you want to take advantage of some of these benefits and apply it to your own life. And like Melissa said, change your economy. My econ, again, short for my economy. So I think this was a great conversation today, guys. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to come on over and talk with me. I thank you guys all in the chat for coming out and hanging out, listening to the conversation, and participating in the conversation. And thank you guys for the birthday wishes.
Yeah.
Like, I literally just found out Tony's birthday is one day. We're one day apart. Who knew?
Yes. Yes.
Libra gang all day.
All day.
All day.
Tony, they said Libra season ends October 23rd.
You already know.
October 23rd.
I knew. Yes. Oh my God. Wow. So yeah, guys, this has been a great conversation. I do apologize for the technical difficulties. I done been freezing, buffing at my phone. I'm frozen now, even though I'm talking. But I'm gonna go ahead and close you all. If you have any questions, links to contact me, read box, or you can comment under this video, and either my back with you and answer the questions. Oh God, it's kicking me off. It keeps trying to kick me off. So I'm gonna oh y'all.
What you say?
No.
We didn't hear the question.
No final words.
Oh yeah, always a final word out there. I'll go first, real
y'all
quick.
Can't hear me.
We can hear you.
Y'all?
Yeah, one final word for me.
I just said, did you not have any? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'll go. One final word. We are specializing in home-based business ownership. We're going to show you how to get your anyway money, anyway bills, anyway expenses. We're going to help you. We're going to show you how to turn that money into cash. We want to always say we can build our business into our lifestyle, and our lifestyle can actually become an asset for us instead of it becoming a liability. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you having me, Pandy. Thank you.
Thank you for having me too, Pandy. And congratulations on those 80 points, girl.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. And thank you all in the audience. I think most of my supporters know that StreamYard disrespects me every time I go live. I don't know what it is. So they're already used to the technical difficulties, okay? Able to get the general message and drop down in the comments below and let me know if you have anything additionally that you feel like follow up with you. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it to a close. Please stick around in the back.
Okay.
Bye, y'all. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming through and kicking it with your girl. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I hope you were thoroughly entertained. And if you didn't remember to do so on your way coming in, please don't forget to blow dry on that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? It is free 99 after all. It doesn't cost you anything. And don't forget to share me with friends, family member, or on your other social media platforms. Let's help each other grow. Once again, I'm Pandy of Pandy's Hair, Candy, and More. Thank you so much for taking a moment to come on over and kick it with your girl. Until next time, you all stay safe out there, stay encouraged, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.